Welcome to ScrappleTV.
On day 2 of the convention, the original Tuskegee Airmen held a panel discussion at the Marriott at 12th and Market. They spoke of a 1924 War College report that said black men were not mentally equipped to be a part of modern combat. The report also said blacks were naturally cowardly and had no business in any technical capacity in the armed forces. However, Tuskegee Institute held a different view, and through the 1930s conducted an aviation training program that trained many blacks to fly. The start of World War II shifted the program from civilian to military training. The audience was very receptive to the old vets and enjoyed the many anecdotes that they told of the war.
The Tuskegee Airmen have opened up all kinds of opportunities for not only the black population in the United States, but also for women. The opportunities that they have given us, they've opened doors for all of us to have experiences. And as a general in the United States Air Force, I know as a woman, those opportunities have been available to me because of their experience.
Well, it took over 60 years to come and recognize these gentlemen and to say thank you to them. It was my stay at Foji, Italy, where I was stationed with the 99th Bomb Group, where I flew 50 missions from that base. And on many occasions, they were the escort for the bombers, which was very rare in those days, and it was just a happy moment to see that red tail coming in from the sunset or sunrise. The reputation when I left has grown to the degree that they never lost a combat mission. They're very reliable.
One of the individuals that championed pilot training for blacks was Eleanor Roosevelt, the wife of Franklin Roosevelt. She visited Tuskegee and was flown by Airman pilot C. Alfred Anderson. The heart and soul of the black fighter and bomber pilots was their commander, Colonel Benjamin O. Davis. This West Point graduate was the son of the Army's first black general. He was denied aviation training because of his color. He received his opportunity for flight training through the Tuskegee program.
We were a very, very close-knit group of fighter squadron, and the reason for it was because we were discriminated against so greatly, and we had a most excellent commanding officer in Colonel Benjamin Oliver Davis, Jr.
General Davis, as I knew him, and I knew him from afar, was a very strict man because he was a ramrod. When I say a ramrod, from West Point. I never forget, while I was waiting to go into training, I was down on the line at Tuskegee Army Airfield, and I was under this P-39. I did not know that that was General Davis, or at that time he was Colonel Davis. I didn't know that was his plane, and he came down and asked me what I was doing looking at his plane. And I saluted and walked away. That's the only thing I can tell you, except that we all looked at him with awe.
We certainly respected him as a regular Air Force officer, a straight arrow that let us young Rice second and first lieutenants know what our task was, and we certainly looked up to him, and our performance speaks for his leadership in getting the job done. I fortunately had one victory over part of Beachy Aerodrome, shooting down the Focke-Wulf 190 that they tried to attack the bombers we were escorting. Total aircraft that I shot down was just one, and total nations was 136. It wasn't pleasant to come down and still realize that we had to drink from certain fountains, or couldn't get a ticket to the Philharmonic, or go to the city swimming pool. But those things began to change as our accomplishments were recognized, and as I say, we carried ourselves in a way that began to garner respect.
During the evening of the second day, a military ball was held in honor of the Tuskegee Airmen. This interracial and mixed-gendered event reflected the armed forces of the 21st century. The topic of the evening was Executive Order 9981. This was President Harry Truman's order to desegregate the armed forces in 1948. This gathering is a testament to this executive order. On the other hand, this order might have never happened if not for the efforts of the Tuskegee Airmen and others like them. This is Lemon reporting for Philly What's Up.